WWE wrestlers pranking each other caught on camera.
Most WWE referees stay out of the action and are pretty serious, but Charles Robinson isn't like most referees.
Oof. Came out of nowhere.
In fact, Robinson has even been caught on camera pranking WWE wrestlers. After finishing a
Okay.
show, referee Charles Robinson decided to give Rey Mysterio a little surprise.
Oh.
The Undertaker is famous for
Rob
never
is
breaking
alright.
character, although some wrestlers have tried to get him to crack. In 2001, WWE was invaded by ECW and WCW, who called themselves the Alliance. Vince McMahon, of course, led Team WWE, and during one episode of SmackDown, McMahon tried to rally his troops. While Vince focused on saving his company, Stone
Sorry.
Cold was more concerned with getting the Undertaker to crack.
Kane,
Kane.
Undertaker,
Undertaker.
you do have a deal.
We got a deal.
And Stone Cold,
You know
Oh my
that the entire
God,
time,
you didn't get
Undertaker
it.
was trying his hardest not to laugh,
Oh!
but Stone Cold didn't stop there.
we're going into invasion.
Invasion.
We're going into this with both WCW and ECW breathing down our necks.
Breathing down our necks. They're breathing down.
Certain wrestlers just seem like
Don't do
jokesters,
that.
and CM Punk definitely
Yeah.
falls into that category.
True.
During an episode of Raw in 2013, Triple H and Stephanie McMahon had a group of former world champions assemble in the ring.
Oh,
One
look
of
at
these
that.
ex-champs was CM Punk. During the
Okay.
segment, Punk pulled out referee John Cone's earpiece, then played around with it too. The best in the world also laughed when Stephanie called Triple H the pinnacle of world champions. You
So
can tell this is when
mean.
CM Punk did not care anymore. And unsurprisingly, a month after this, Punk walked out of WWE.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of jokesters, WWE's head trainer Matt Bloom, aka Tensai, also likes to have fun with his students. While at the WWE Performance Center, Bloom called individual wrestlers into his office and gave them a little surprise.
Holy moly, she almost punched him.
Oh, Jesus!
It's actually awesome.
Has this always been here? Didn't scare me.
In 2017,
Oh my God,
Beth
that was a
Phoenix
fan.
inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. In real life,
Dude,
Beth was married
Beth?
to fellow wrestler Edge, so during her speech,
Really?
she decided to have some fun at the Radar Superstars' expense.
That's Beth.
All may know better as the rated.
WWE ring announcer Tony Chimmel came out and gave Edge a proper introduction.
Okay.
Rated R Superstar.
Always does that. Aww.
Now this is
That's
just straight
so
funny.
nice.
Just watch.
Ew.
There's no way I weigh this much. Lance, get off it. Even if I had to be with these two idiots, at least.
During a Christmas-themed episode of SmackDown, Big Show dressed up as Santa Claus and read holiday-themed stories to the fans. However, when Big Show went to sit down, this happened.
The members of the WWE Universe,
They destroyed
that's
the
what
chair?
I'm all about is benevolence.
This was not part of the script, but it was intentional. As a joke, Vince McMahon had the chair rigged to collapse once Big Show sat on it. The bigger they are, the harder they fall, I guess. In early 2020,
funnier they fall.
R-Truth and Brock Lesnar were going to have an ending
R-Truth.
segment. When people backstage found out about this, they began betting whether or not Truth could get Lesnar to break character and start
Oh my
laughing.
God, like he
R-Truth
makes
took them
everyone.
up on that, and as soon as he came out, Lesnar began smirking.
Bets are on
However,
there we
it
go.
turned into a full-on laugh after Truth said this.
You may be a big man, but I know you will go flying over that top rope, Paul Heyman.
The Beast could not help himself and began laughing
I love
hysterically
it.
on live TV. With that accomplished, R-Truth and Brock Lesnar got the show back on track and finished the segment. Years earlier, Al Snow pulled a massive prank on one of his fellow wrestlers. At the
Man,
time, Al
R-Truth,
Snow was in a feud with
best.
the Big Boss Man, who had kidnapped Snow's dog, Pepper. Al was giving a backstage interview and shared a missing posting he made for Pepper with a phone number on it. As it turned out, this
It's a
was
real phone
actually
number.
Val Venus's personal cell phone. As soon as it was shown on TV, Val Venus started receiving
That's
phone
so
calls from
mean. mean?
people asking about Pepper. Even the day after, Venus was still getting calls
You have to
from
change
fans.
his number.
The real question, though, is what happens if you call that number today? Let's find out.
You have reached mailbox number 7057550.
It still works?
298. After leaving a message, you can hang up or press pound for more options.
Hey, I think I found Pepper.
In 2003, Eric Bischoff and
can
Stone Cold
still
Steve
leave
Austin
a
were made
message.
co-general managers of Raw. This naturally created a rivalry, so to find out who was the better manager, the two took part in a series of non-wrestling contests during the Bad
Burping
Blood
contest.
pay-per-view. In one of the contests, Bischoff and Austin had to take a Bronco Buster from Mae Young. Eric was the first to go. To make it even more disgusting, Mae Young put sardines in her attire without telling Bischoff.
God.
Bischoff's reaction says it all. Needless to say, it was certainly a
She
night
put
that Eric
actual
Bischoff never forgot.
sardines.
When WWE was doing a show in England,
Oh
the
my
production crew decided to pull a
God.
prank on William Regal in his home country. Regal was facing Daniel Bryan in a match, but during
I am
William
so
Regal's
disgusted
entrance,
right now.
this happened. This song was William Regal's old entrance theme during his Real Man's Man gimmick that he had when he first joined WWE. This was just a great little joke, and it looked like both Regal and Daniel Bryan got a good laugh out of it. The Raw after the 2015
I love
SummerSlam
this.
was a big
So
show,
harmless
and two
and
people
nice.
decided it was an excellent opportunity to pull a prank.
I'm gonna get in a lot of trouble for this.
At the end of the night, Triple H and Stephanie McMahon presented Seth Rollins with a statue that ended up being ambushed by Sting. Right before that, the Game and Stephanie went off script and announced that it was Vince McMahon's 70th birthday. They then went even further and asked the fans to sing Happy Birthday with them.
Happy birthday, dear Mr. McMahon.
He is so pissed off in the back right now, it's not even funny.
Little did Triple H know that Vince McMahon would get his revenge 5 years later. The COVID-19
5
pandemic
years
ruined
later.
a lot of things in WWE. One of them was Triple H's 25th anniversary with the company. Still, the Game, as well as Shawn Michaels, came out to celebrate the King of Kings career. In the show's final moments, Vince McMahon also walked in, and Triple H looked genuinely surprised to see him. The Game was probably even more surprised by how hard McMahon roasted him.
Your performance and you in general are truly just god awful. What a horrible way to go out. I would like in your performance maybe to I know, Bailey, this is your life. How about the gobbledygooker? I'm not saying that your performance was that bad.
It might seem strange, but Hornswoggle is afraid of chickens. Of course, when the WWE locker room eventually figured this out, they decided to pull a prank on Swoggle. While at a non-televised WWE event, Hornswoggle was under the
Burnt
ring
chicken.
so he could make a surprise appearance during the show. While the show was happening, someone got a hold of a chicken and put it under the ring.
Actual real chicken. Can you be afraid of chickens?
Since the fans were already there, Hornswoggle couldn't run away because that would ruin his spot, so he had to stay under the ring with the chicken until it went away. Some pranks go too far, and wrestlers get legitimately
shit.
angry. This is what happened to Mark
Oh,
Henry,
no.
and he almost quit WWE because of it. To see
No
what the
way.
prank was and what happened afterwards,
No.
watch the video on screen.
No, don't beat me like that. I want to know now. That's terrible. They know exactly what they're doing. The Hall of Fame introduction by Tony Schimmel was the greatest rated R superstar impression he ever did. Stone Cold, together we rise, divided we fall. When I was a kid, I too was scared of chickens, mainly because they were the same height as me. Yeah, probably the feathers as well. I forgive Eric Bischoff of anything he might have ever bungled or screwed up in WCW just for enduring the sardines. I can't. Why did you remind me? Okay. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like. Let me know in the comment down below what else would you like me to react to, and see you soon with another video. Also, check out my Patreon, patreon.com/supportbunny for more WWE content. See you guys. Have a wonderful day. Bye.